Hey, it's Brandon Blood back with another YouTube video. I am taking part in Bleak Sunday 2022. I took part in this event last year and I was thrilled that I was able to. It was lots of fun. I loved everyone's videos. I just sat down and watched them after lunch on Sunday last year. So last year I did a video on favorite horror themed autograph items. This year I thought I would do a twist on Christmas. You know, Christmas is a season of giving. So I thought I would take a look at things I have been gifted that is Halloween or horror theme related. Not necessarily that I've gotten for Christmas, but other times of the year. So we'll say Halloween is also the season for giving. This first item I'm taking a look at is the Teenage Exorcist VHS tape. Back in the 90s, I was trying my best to get my hands on all Brinke Stevens' VHS release that I could. And one of the ones I was missing was Teenage Exorcist. And my cousin Janetta and her husband at the time found this for me somewhere and picked it up for me and just gave it to me because they knew I was a huge Brinke Stevens fan. When it comes to the independent stars of the 80s and the 90s, Scream Queens, Brinke was always my favorite. She always came off as super nice in her interviews, and unfortunately I have never met her at a convention. She's always been at, like, I went to a certain convention and she's been in a different city or something like that, but I have always been a fan of her work, and it's really cool to see her that she's actually directing now. So she's continued her career. And this was my first item, and as you can see, it's a pretty cool VHS, and I still have all my Brinke Stevens VHS tapes that I was able to get over the years, but I do not have all of them. There are still a few I am missing. But I'm going to flip this around and show you the back too. But this is actually a pretty fun movie. It has Brinke in it, of course, and Michael Barrymore, Eddie Denson, Robert Query, and Jay Richardson. But it's actually now available on Blu-ray as well, because I have the Blu-ray version that comes with a little card inserted that was autographed by Brinke as well. But yes, this is my first item that I was gifted, and this one was gifted to me many, many years ago. So we'll move on to my next item. Okay, here we have a Famous Monsters magazine of Filmland cover. This is autographed by Christopher Lee. I compared it to stuff online and it does look authentic. And the guy that gave it to me said it was authentic. So I just assume it is authentic. When I had my store, which unfortunately I don't have my store right now, but hopefully I will open another one day. But when I had my store, regular customers I would always take care of on merchandise when I could. And this guy, his name was Scott, and he knew I was a huge monster kid, and I've given him some really good deals on Funko Pops and stuff. So actually he brought this in one day and said that he wanted me to have it, that he didn't really collect this sort of stuff, and a friend had got it for him, and he says it is authentic. And I compared it to Christopher Lee's autographs online, and it does look very authentic to me. So hopefully it is. Even if it's not, it is a really awesome gift, and it's actually one of my favorite Christopher Lee items I own, and I have a lot of Christopher Lee related items in my collection. We'll pull it in here and let you take a closer look here at the autograph. There's glare on there and stuff like that, but I'm trying. As you can see, I mean, if you've looked at his autographs online, it does definitely look like his autograph. And it's a neat item that I have that I was also gifted, and I'm very happy to have. So as we continue on, we will move on to our next item. The next item was gifted to me by my friend Craig. I am in the Kentucky Star Wars Collectors Club, and we had our summer social. Boy, I'm really messing up my words today. We had our fall festival. in September, and Craig brought this and gave it to me. He bought this at Disney World back when he was a kid, and it is an alien that glows in the dark Dawn Post mask, and I think it's a really cool item, and it is a really awesome item to have gifted to me. It's, of all the items I'm showing here today, it's the newest thing I have had gifted to me. Like I said, it was just gave to me last month. And it's unique, and it's in great condition. One of the things when he gave it to me, he said that his wife would be glad to have it out of their closet. So I thought that was kind of funny. But as you can see, it's really neat with his little tentacles and everything like that. And I currently have it actually on display with some of my other masks that I own, and I like it a lot. And I was just blown away when he brought it in and gave it to me at the Fall Festival. And that's one of the things that's great about, I'll mention our Star Wars Club here for a minute. Yes, I'm also a Star Wars fan. I'm more of a monster kid, but I am a Star Wars fan. We help each other out in the club, and that's how clubs should be like that. I actually brought him a poster that I purchased many years ago that I've never done anything with, that I knew that would go in with his love of droids. So, yeah, it's neat to have so many great friends like that and to help each other out. And so that will complete this one. And my next item is... Okay, as I continue on, I'm trying to keep this on unique, different things, maybe a few items that you haven't seen before. And I was given this disc. It's a Spectravision video disc, not a laser disc. Because even when I got it, gave to me, I thought, I wonder how this laser disc even plays. How does it come out is what I was thinking. It's not. But anyway, it is a Spectravision video disc. And my friend David Rigsby gave this to me, and it's really unique and different, and it's, as you can see, it's the Exorcist. I love the artwork on the front of it, and I'm going to turn over here on the back here in a minute. I can't remember, he was given his, I think it was his, it's been so long I can't remember. I think it was his dad gave him some of these, and he kept a few and gave me the horror one of the Exorcist, which I thought was freaking awesome and very kind of him. But we're going to turn it on the back here too. Once again, I'm really loving the artwork on this. And as you can see, it's even got a write-up on the back like you would find on the back of a DVD or a VHS tape. It's got the cast listed there as well. And like I said, the artwork on it, pictures, whatever you want to call it, is what really makes it. And it's another unique item that I was gifted. So we're moving on to our next item, and it is, remember when skill cranes were like a quarter or 50 cents and they had lots of cool stuff inside of them? Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. They're $1 or more, and they do have some cool stuff in them, but a lot harder to get, it seems. But actually, this King Kong here with tag, that is also, I thought, was a unique item, was my dad got it out of a skill crane somewhere. And once again, he knows, anyone that knows me knows how much I love stuff like this. So he gave me the King Kong. As you can see, it's a pretty unique looking plush Kong. It's got great details in the face, and I like the fact that it has the tag on it as well. And it's another one of those items that's a Halloween decoration for me. He goes out during this time of year, and then he's packed away after Halloween because I have so much stuff. Obviously, I can't leave everything out. I'm just going to pull up the back of the tag here and read it to you here for a second. It says Beverly Hills, California. It's got a website there, made in China, for ages 3+, 2005, property of X1X Movie Archives. But classic King Kong basic plush. So he's a neat item, and probably one of the coolest things that I've ever seen come out of a skill crane. Very unique and cool, and they used to have cool stuff like that. I can actually remember, I know this is completely off of the subject of Bleak Sunday and my monster related items, but I remember getting a plush Star Trek Picard out of a skill crane once for like 50 cents. So I used to have unique stuff like that, but you just don't see that stuff anymore. And of course, you know, the price of everything is went up. It's went up as well. And so we're going to move on to another item now. Okay, our next item, I've changed locations to try to help with the glare. When I set this down, it was just glaring like crazy and you couldn't even hardly make out who it was signed by. This item was gifted to me by an online friend. And I think actually it's probably one of the first items I was ever gifted to by an online friend. And it was after Blair Witch came out and everything exploded and the 3 actors was making appearances and stuff like that. My friend Angie went to a signing at the Mall of America in Minnesota and got me this comic book autographed by Michael Williams, which, as you can see, it's got my name on it, Carl, Stay Out of the Woods, Michael Williams. And it's a really neat item, and I've had it in a comic book frame and hung on the wall probably since I've had it, so that's been quite a while now. And it's another unique item, so that's why I thought I would share it, and plus it's one that I've had for quite a very long time now. I love what they did with the first Blair Witch. It's lots of fun. It's another great theatrical experience, seeing it in the theater. It loses a lot when you watch it at home, even if you have a humongous TV. But yep, that is it for this item, and we'll continue on with this and move back to our other location for the rest of the video. Hey, here we go with our next item, and this item here is unique as well, and it's not really a gift, but it technically falls in the lines because it was given to me. I won a contest online back in 2014. Robin Sidney, who's done several full moon pictures. She's done like Ginger Dead Man, as you see here, the DVD, and she's done several of the Evil Bong movies as well. She, on her Facebook page, had a contest and said she wanted, she said that she'd never like given anything away before like this, but she wanted to do a contest on her Facebook page where you private message her a screen cap of her favorite movie of hers and why. So I sent her a screen cap of, or actually I took a picture. I didn't send the screen cap. I just took a picture of it, of Evil Bong 2, and told her why in the picture, why Evil Bong 2 was my favorite movie. And I will actually, I still have the picture saved, so I will pop it up here. I'll let you all see it, of what I sent her. Anyway, she wrote me back in a few days and said, congratulations, you won. I had no idea what I was getting. But so anyway, she mailed me stuff out. She mailed out some autographed photos. Also, another unique item I'm not showing right now, she mailed out her Ginger Dead Man script where she marked in it her own notes and stuff like that. So that was really awesome, and I was just blown away to win. And as you can see, you're wondering what's going on probably with the top. This is the top she actually wore in Ginger Dead Man. So I just thought that was such a unique item to win in a contest. I had to put it in a shadow box. So as you can see, I also put the copy of the DVD in there in case someone was looking at my collection and thinking, wonder what this is. This is actually a screen worn top from Ginger Dead Man by Robin Sidney. And she said this was actually the first time that she had given away screen used stuff that she had. I think you can hear the wind in the background as I'm filming this because it's really bad outside today, windy wise. But anyway, I'm getting off the subject, but this is another unique item I have, and I'm thrilled to have it. And it's actually hung on my wall in the room where most of my monster and horror collectibles are. And so let's move on to our next item that we have. Okay, this little guy right here, I'm not even really sure what he is, but I've just always liked him. It says on the tag, scary screechers, ages 8+. And my parents were gone on a trip somewhere, and they picked this up and brought it back to me. So let's take a look at him, what he does. As you can see, he definitely makes noise, and it is a unique item that I actually set out every Halloween. I don't keep him out year round. He's out Halloween, then he goes in a drawer. But I always thought he was unique looking and different, and I know they make a lot of screecher things like that. I've seen different ones at Big Lots and stuff like that, but I've never seen this one, and I have no idea where they got it at. But I know it was gotten on one of their trips, and it's a unique item, and that's a reason that I am showing it. It's another gifted item to me, and let's see what we got here next as I continue on this journey. Now I give you the second thing in my gifts of stuff I have been given. And this item is another item that was given to me by Craig, and it is Rude Ralph from 1986. It's one of those mega or bigger Mad Balls, and he is a unique item, and he actually sits on my shelf besides my Forrest J. Ackerman statue, because I thought he just kind of fit in well with the Forrest J. Ackerman statue. So it's another unique item, and I'm sharing it now. And once again, a big thanks to Craig for giving this to me. And I'm going to show you here something real quick with him. You've probably seen this before, but if you've not, but you can see his voice is a little jumbled, I guess due to age and stuff, but it's still a great looking item and displays great, and I'm thrilled to have it in my collection like everything that I've shown here today in these videos. Just a huge thanks to people again, if they happen to watch this video of stuff that I've been given. You don't know how much I appreciate it. I thanked you at the time, and I'm thanking you again. And I think it's great when we can help people out and do little giveaways and stuff like that. I've done a couple of giveaways on Twitter, and when I had my store, I done some giveaways in my store and stuff like that. And it's just, I think it's fun, and it doesn't have to be Christmas. I mean, if you can do it, just have a random giveaway. And I've seen lots of people have, you know, giveaway stuff at Halloween and stuff like that. Just like, you know, me and some of my friends, we send out Halloween cards and stuff like that. Just little fun things, because especially this time of year, because us monster lovers, we definitely, you know, we love the Halloween season, because it makes us go a little bit more, at least a lot of us go more crazy during this time of year. I mean, we love the monster stuff year round, but more so in Halloween. I said this was going to be my last item, but while sitting here and rambling, I've decided I'm going to do one more item. It was also gifted to me by my parents, and hold on one second and we will get him, and I'll be right back. So while doing that last part of the video, I was just thinking about different things that was popping in my head, and I saw this guy in the corner of the room, and I thought, you know, why have him out here for Halloween? Maybe I should just close the video with him, because he's a unique item, and he was actually given to me at Christmas time, but it is something I was gifted, and it's Halloween related, and he is unique in his own way, and we will take a look at him, what he does. And he has more than one saying too, which makes him actually even more cool.
I've got a bone to pick with you. Actually, quite a few. I'm bad. Bad to the bone.
I actually like that he is sound activated, because it seems a lot of these things nowadays are motion activated, and the sound activated is kind of, you know, you close the door, it goes off and stuff like that. So that makes it unique and fun. And speaking of fun, this was a lot of fun putting these together, and I'm so thankful that I was able to take part in this again this year. And I can't wait to watch all the other videos that was done for Bleak Sunday as well. And I want to thank the people that will be watching mine for viewing it. And if you don't care, you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. I want to thank you all again, and I hope everyone has an amazing, wonderful Halloween. Happy Halloween, and bye.